Hey mabuhay everyone! Wow, it's the mid-year right now. It's the middle of June and guess what? I'll be giving you 5 or 6 sneakers that are on top of my list, of course. That's total performers or best performers for me for this year, which I think is very related to everyone. What I meant with that is price is right. It's around less than 200 or 180 and below. 180 US dollars is really expensive. It's 9,000 pesos below. And of course, good traction, good cushioning, good support on the shoe, no heel slippage, very nice fit. As you know me, that's how I rank my sneaker in terms of performance. Traction first, cushioning, overall support of the sneaker, and fit. Alright, so that's it. So let's start off with my 6th placer. Actually, this is quite a tie between the Puma Uproar, because I love the court feel in that shoe. And also the first positive part that I saw in that sneaker is the fit. It has a really nice fit, so true to size, very good support, and the cushion is okay. There's enough cushion in the forefoot and in the heel. Impact protection is minimal. For a player who's into that, it's an awesome sneaker to have. Doesn't need breaking time. The traction is awesome on the Puma Uproars. The head-to-head with the Puma Uproars is the LeBron 16 lows. I love the original LeBron 16, but it was released last year, so I couldn't include it in this list, so just the low for this year. As for the low, equal support with the original LeBron 16s. What I don't like about the LeBron 16s is different materials, different kind of support, so it's not consistent. For the one that I tested, the camo one, support on the LeBron 16 lows is good. And of course, the full length Zoom Max cushioning is awesome, no complaints on that. And also the traction of the LeBron 16 lows performs very good on dusty court, no need to wipe. The only downside on the LeBron 16s is of course you're high off the ground. Court feel is very minimal, but still it's very responsive. So next up on my list, the 5th placer goes to the T-Mac Millennium. In some countries it released around late December, but here in the Philippines it's around early January, so I'm putting it in this list. And what I love about the T-Mac Millennium, of course, is a full-length boost. The cushion is awesome. I love the thickness on the T-Mac Millennium compared to the hardened volume 3s and the Marquee boost. Impact protection in the heel on the T-Max is awesome. There's enough bounce in the forefoot that really makes this sneaker a very comfortable one in terms of cushioning. Another upside of the T-Mac Millennium is the traction. Comparing it with the hardened volume 3s and the Marquee boost, I think this is the most consistent one between all the herringbone pattern that Adidas implemented in the new sneakers that they released. The T-Mac Millenniums doesn't pick up a lot of dust, grips on the floor very well, and on dusty court it still grips very well, so that makes the T-Mac Millennium's traction very dependable. And as for the upper, a lot of T-Mac Millenniums came with synthetic leather. There's no heel slippage, heel support is very nice. Comparing it to the Marquee boost and the hardened volume 3s, I like the T-Mac Millennium's fit the most. That's for me, but I don't know with other people. I'm speaking for myself. It has a very nice fit. Also for wide footers, you're safe here. Go true to size if you're a wide footer, but if you're a regular footer like me, go half a size down. And next up on my list is a Nike sneaker. It's the Not Zer0.2. Yes, it's one of my favorite sneakers that is out now. If you watch my previous videos, this is one of my dependable sneakers, especially on a dusty court. The traction on the Not is very dependable. Like the other sneaker that I rank higher in this video, watch out for that later. For the Nots, very nice traction, doesn't pick up dust in any way. What I love about the Nots is the cushioning. You can feel the forefoot zoom in it right off the box. It's very bouncy, and also the chunkiness of the injected phylon at the heel is very nice, very plush. Impact protection there is very, very good. And as for the upper of the Not 0.2, if you love support with lots of cushioning, the Not 0.2 is for you. You're very well padded in the ankle area. There's a midfoot wing that can wrap around your midfoot. The materials here is very comfortable. It's not too warm. It's not too rigid like the first ones. I love the Not 0.2, but it's a little bit high off the ground. Watch out for that. But it's a very, very bouncy shoe. Only trade-off with a very bouncy cushion like the LeBron 16s is you're a bit higher off the ground. What I love about the sneaker is outsole of the sneaker has a very nice bend to it, so the heel to toe transition on the sneaker is very, very nice. Another concern that I have with the Not 0.2 is the stability is not so good compared to the other sneaker that's in my list because it doesn't have enough outrigger. It's rounded. You have to watch out for that. So if you're a guard who really likes to plant your foot laterally. You really have to tighten up your laces. So you're very well supported with the upper. So that gives you less chances of rolling your ankle. Moving up to spot number 3 in this list is the Dame 5s, one of my favorite sneakers that is out now for Adidas. At first, I didn't like the colorway that I bought, the triple red ones. The traction on those were horrible, so I gave the Dame 5 another try with another colorway. I got the Sugar G colorway. Thankfully, I gave the Dame 5s another chance because in the Sugar G colorway, the traction was awesome, no problem, even on a dusty court. I was gripping really hard. Dame 5s has a very nice bounce cushioning. It's very well rounded. It's not as plush as Boost, but what's nice about bounce is the court feel. It gives you very good responsiveness and court feel if you have the bounce cushion. And another highlight of the Dame 5s is, of course, the stability. I think this is the most stable sneaker among all of the sneakers in my list right now. Dame 5 stability is really good. It's very wide in the forefoot. So for shooters who likes to plant their feet immediately for a shot, this sneaker is for you. And if you like sidestepping like Dame, man, the stability on the Dame 5s is really awesome. And of course, the upper of the Dame 5s is a mid. When you wear it, it's very comfortable around the ankle area. The ankle cushion or heel cushion on the Dame 5s is like putting a blanket around your foot. It's how comfy the Dame 5s are. So I know a lot of you complain about the material used in the upper of the Dame 5s, but for me, I don't mind that as long as the support is good. Like the Dame 5 support is really good, but some colorways have more premium material like synthetic leathers and like the Black Panther ones, and there's a lot of leather upper for the Dame 5s. If you want a more premium materials on the Dame 5, you can get that at a higher price. So Dame 5s for my 3rd place. For my 2nd place for this half of the year is of course one of my favorites too, the PG3s. It's a very affordable sneaker. What you get from the PG3s, very bouncy forefoot unit and very responsive sneaker. Court feel is awesome, enough impact protection in the heel. Fit is amazing on the PG3s. The materials are very supportive. It's not that premium, but it's very supportive. And of course, the highlight on the PG3s is the traction. I'm not sure with the IC sole traction. I have the black XDR rubber, which was released in Asia. And I think for the PG3s, go with the solid rubber outsole. Especially, it's a bonus if it's XDR. Man, it's one of the most dependable outsole that is out now, especially if you're playing here in Manila where it's rainy season right now and you need a very dependable traction. Like what I've said, I can't have a good game if my traction is failing me. Traction is my priority. I guess majority of all hoopers know that traction is a priority. That goes the same with me. So the PG3's traction is A++++. That's how good it is. Another thing to note about the PG3s, if you're a wide footer, watch out for it because it's a bit narrow on the forefoot area of the sneaker. If you're a wide footer, better to try it in store and see if it fits you. I guess for a wide footer, go half a size up or full size up. But for regular footers, go true to your size. Finally, my favorite sneaker for the first half of this year, overthrowing the PG3s, it's the KD12s. Yes sir, it's the KD12s. I really love the KD12s right now. It's mainly because of the cushioning of the KD12s. Aside from the traction, cushioning is my priority. So this one, I had it Nike by You. I had the original black colorway and the traction on that wasn't that good. So I tried another one because I really love the cushioning on the KD12. So I made it into a gum sole. Unfortunately, right now, I checked Nike by You and the KD12 is not there anymore in the customization. So better check Nike by You from time to time if they're bringing the KD12 back for customization. So I guess I was one of the lucky batch that was able to customize the KD12s, and man, the gum sole is totally worth it. I was gripping really hard on the floor with just my first wear on the sneaker with that excellent traction and with that excellent cushioning on the KD12s. The only thing that's separating the full length zoom and your foot is a very comfortable insole, so there's no strobo board in the KD12, which really makes you feel the cushioning of this sneaker. It's very bouncy. Impact protection is really good too. It's double stack in the heel. For me, I felt the double stack zoom in the heel because I can really feel the bounciness in the heel. It's a bit narrow, so watch out for that. You just really need to tighten up your laces for extra support to prevent your ankle from rolling. Very nice supportive upper from the forefoot to the heel. Doesn't stretch at all. Very comfy ankle collar and Achilles pillow on the KD12s, and it's pretty light too. And the sneaker is very breathable. It's a very nice, a very well balanced sneaker that I think a lot of people will love. This sneaker I highly recommend to you guys. The price point is just okay. It's not too cheap, it's not too expensive. $140 or 7,000 pesos. It's a pretty good price for the tech that you'll be getting on this sneaker. So KD12 for the win for the first half of this year. If you think I missed something on this list, let me know in the comments down below. I didn't put the Kobe 4 Proto here because the performance of the Protos is just okay for me. Traction was good, the cushioning was good, but it's a bit high off there in terms of pricing. It's a runner-up down there, but it's not on my top list. Just a little disclaimer that I'm giving you. Alright guys, I hope I help you guys out in my list. And let me know if you have any questions. Comment down below again if you have any questions. This has been Marches once again. Thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.